Hi everyone, this is Ricky with LDRS. Today we're going to be making a card using the Floral solid layering stamp sets. We're also going to be using the diagonal stitch layered frames. We're going to be using some white and black cardstock here. And then we're also going to be using some lovely watercolor paper as well from LDRS. And then we're going to be using some various colors that I'll show throughout the video. And we're going to go ahead and get started. This is from the latest release that they have. The first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get this little panel cut out, and we're going to be using the second to the biggest frame here in the small set. Now that we have that cut out, we are going to do some stamping here. We're going to stamp out our flower. So the first thing we're going to do is get this stem set out or stamped out. And we're going to place that pretty much directly in the middle, close to the bottom of this little card panel. Now that we have that on there, we're going to be using the green ink. I believe this is, yes, it's key lime pie. We're going to go ahead and get that stamped down. Go ahead and use the tool there, the pressing tool, and go ahead and get that placed down. Now we're going to do our lightest color next. This is a light blue, and this is called Little Boy Blue. We're going to go ahead and get this little guy stamped out. Now this is very light. You won't be able to see it very much, but you will be able to see it like later on in the video. I do a double stamping of here because it was a little light, but it's supposed to be light. Now that we have that, we are going to be using Marina Madness to do the second layer here. And we're just going to tap that down and go ahead and press it down onto this flower here. Lastly, we're going to be stamping out the third layer, and we are going to be using, what is this color here? One moment, here we go, Bali Blue. So we're going to go ahead and get that stamped down, and we'll be complete with the flower, which was pretty easy. It's supposed to look like this watercolor effect, which is really nice. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take the little sprays, or I guess it's a little distress, or I'm not for sure what you call this, but it's a bunch of little dots. It looks like a spray. And we're actually going just to use the same exact colors here and place it in different areas of the flower, just to give it a little abstract look to it. And we're using all the same blues here. That's why I did not show you the different blues. And again, I'm just placing them down onto the card, pretty much willy-nilly, wherever you want to do it. And then just stamping the side that's actually on the actual cardstock, not over the flower. And see, you can see it looks like a spray. I think that looks super nice. I think it looks very artsy. And you didn't even have to work that hard for it, which is amazing. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to use Raven here, and we are going to stamp out the sentiment, and we're just placing it right down onto the cardstock. This is pretty much a simple one-layered card here. It's not going to be super hard, super difficult. We're going to use the pressing tool and go ahead and get that down. And there we have this lovely card panel, and I love this look. It's very, I don't know, it just looks artsy, you guys. It looks like it has a touch of fancy, but it doesn't. Now I'm just cutting out a mat here for this little piece of cardstock. And we'll go ahead and get that glued down here in a moment. And then once we get that glued down, we want to center this. So we want to make sure that everything's in the right place. Here you can tell I'm like hitting the trimmer. I'm trying to get things even, all that great stuff. And now we're going to be using the watercolor paper that LDRS has. This is a floral. The blues and the greens pretty much match the flower that we've placed on here. And we're going to glue this down, and we're going to be done. And it's going to be a card. It looks like a touch of fancy. Now, you could probably put some clear sequins on here. I didn't have any on hand at the moment, but you could definitely do that. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Make sure that you head over to LDRS or click the links down in the description to check out all the products that I used. Make sure you head over to Instagram and check me out, Bromero Cards. Check out LDRS. And you can also just come say hey to us whenever we post a card. You know, just say, hey, what's up, Ricky? What's up, LDRS? How y'all doing? I did put some foam tape on the back of the panel just to give it a little bit of oomph. and then the card is complete. It was that quick, you guys. I think this card maybe took me like 17 minutes to make. Anyway, you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!